They got the answer right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta be careful, man.
Revelation 17:15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are people and multitudes and nations and tongues. Verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
Yeah, them nations, you know, NATO and the EU, that's why we always say that. Because when you go into the history, starting with the EU, starting with the EU, which emerged into NATO. You got some EU members that's in NATO, right? And that's why we always say that, pursuing the Revelation, the 17th chapter. Look, the allies of America, they're gonna come against America and destroy America. That's why we went into their history to show the brothers, you know, and for edification for the ones who watch, you know, this channel. You know, go ahead.
It says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh.
Yeah, all the nations that was allied with America, the EU nations, and part of NATO nation that was allied with America, they gonna shoot missiles on America. That's the end game. And what's gonna happen is Yahweh Shai gonna control those missiles to be shot on America. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna control them. Because it tells you in
17, verse 17.
Yeah, but it also tells you in the 9th chapter. Go ahead.
Verse 17, for the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled.
Yeah, the kingdom unto the beast is talking about NATO is gonna let America, which is the extension of the Roman Empire, run everything until America get destroyed, until they be broke up and they get destroyed. Give me Revelation, the 9th verse.
Start at 14.
Yeah.
Start at 14.
About the 2 billion.
God. Revelations 9 and 14, saying to the 6th angel that had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
The 4 angels are Raphael, Uriel, Michael, and Gabriel. That's the 4 angels, right? Go ahead.
God. It says
that's over there in the Middle East, in the Euphrates, stirring things up, getting things hot. Okay? That's what they doing. Go ahead.
And the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year to slay the 3rd part of men.
3rd part of men is talking about the so-called white man. You got the children of men, which come out of Adam. You got the children of the Most High, and then you got the children of the wicked, which is the so-called white man. That's the 3rd part of men. Go ahead.
Verse 16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
Yeah, that's 2 billion. So them horsemen is talking about power and speed. Go ahead.
And it says, and I heard the number of them, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and of ginseng, and of brimstone, and the heads of the horse were as heads of lions.
Yeah, because the lions rip shit apart. So that's the only way John, the Revelator on the island of Patmos, could explain what he's seen. You know, because them warheads, just like a lion, when they get a hold of you, he's ripping you apart. So that's the same way them warheads gonna do. It's gonna rip you apart. Them nuclear warheads, when they hit the earth, it's gonna rip shit apart, man. You know, read that again.
It says, and thus I saw the horses in a vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and of ginseng, and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions.
So he explaining the missile, the way they look, and he said them that sat on them. Those are the angels that's gonna guide the missiles. That's gonna guide the missiles to hit their point. Okay? So Yahweh Shai is gonna have them angels control them missiles to hit what they supposed to hit, man. And he gonna destroy every goddamn thing, man, that need to be destroyed. Go ahead.
Out of their mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone.
See that? But see, when people read it, they think it's talking about an actual horse. But that's parabolic. That's parabolic talk. Go ahead.
It says, by these 3 were the 3rd part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issue out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails, for the tails were like the serpents.
The tails were like the serpent. So just like when you see a missile shot and you see that smoke coming behind it, it's like a snake. That's what he was saying. He was saying the smoke behind the missile, and he described it as like a serpent, like a snake. Go ahead.
It says, and they had heads, and with them they do hurt. And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not.
Yeah, that's talking about the elites. That's talking about the banker families. They got their bunkers. They go up in the space. You got their underwater retreats that's gonna try to hide from Yahweh Shemel Shai. They're gonna be the first slaves. They're gonna be the first one to go in slavery. Go ahead.
And the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk.
So no matter what the so-called white man is taught, all the way up to the elite, they're not gonna repent for what they done. But that's talking about the elite. All the shit that they doing on the earth, all the chaos that they creating on the earth, they ain't gonna repent for that. Even after America get destroyed, they're gonna have to get beat to powder, man. They'll have to get beat and go into hardcore slavery. They're not designed. So-called white man is not designed to do righteousness. He's just not designed. That's why after 1,000 years, right? He gonna be wiped out because the earth not gonna need him no more. After he served his sentence, the earth not gonna need him no more because he created to bring war and to bring wickedness. The earth gonna be in peace. But so the Most High not gonna need him no more. That's why he gonna wipe him out. You know, pursuing the Obadiah the 18th verse.
Verse 21, neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornications, nor of their
sorceries is dealing with drugs. All these drugs that they put in the food and the Walgreens and the CVS's on every corner and all the drugs that they put in the food, you know, and all the money that they got off drugs to make them a profit. They not gonna repent for all that. You see, and that proves right there that the elites control all them drugs and stuff were being pushed on the earth. You see, they not gonna repent for that. But when you look up that word sorcery, you're going to the word fornication, which is go back to distributing drugs. You know, that's what they go back to. You can look it up. Matter of fact, look it up. Sorcery. And I got one more, and then we're gonna close out. This I'm gonna let them read it, or I can read it. You look up that word.
Sorceries.
What did I do with that? Did I give you that light back?
Yeah.
Let me see that light.
The Greek pharmakia, the use of administrative drugs, poisons, sorcery, magical arts, often found in connection with idolatry and fostering by it, metaphorically the deception and the seduction of idolatry.
Yeah. So that's going into the drugs. And that's one thing. They said metaphorically, but like the scripture says metaphorically, but that's also dealing with them drugs, because a lot of people that's in America on fucking drugs, man. On fucking drugs, some form of fashion, man. Whether it's in the food, some kind of way, man. They taking pills or some kind of way, man. You know? And with that, with them being on them drugs and they watching them TV shows and they going out and doing whatever they do in their life, they still in the fucking trance, man. They don't even recognize if they coming or going, man. That's why they can't think, man.
It says Strong's definition.
And then especially sure enough if they eating McDonald's and Taco Bell and Wendy's. Oh, they drugged up, man. They drugged up. Burger King.
Strong's definition says medication and has in parentheses pharmacy.
See that? But that's what it's dealing with. And it says Revelation 6 and 14.
Okay.
You gonna read it?
Yeah.
All right.
And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together.
Hey, when the heavens departed in the scroll, when it's rolled together. So that's what John on the Patmos seen when the missile was dropping. He described it as a rolled up scroll. And that's what you see right there. When the cloud, when the missile hit the ground, boom, and that cloud come up, it's rolled up. So that's what he sees, man. That's what he sees, man. When the missile was dropping. Go ahead.
It says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it was rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
So when them missiles hit this earth, what's gonna happen is the land mass gonna change. The land mass what we see today is gonna be different, man, because the earth gonna catch so much devastation that it's gonna rock to and forth, and the land mass not gonna be the same no more. That's how much devastation is coming, man. That's it on that? Yeah.
I got one more scripture. Get out of here. Ezekiel 16:37. It says, behold, therefore I will gather all thy lovers, which whom thou hast taken pleasure, and all them that thou hast loved, with all of them which thou hast hated, I will even gather them round about against thee, and will discover thy nakedness unto them, that they may see all thy nakedness. Verse 38, and I will judge thee as a woman that breaketh wedlock, and shed blood, or judge, and I will give thee blood and fury and jealousy. So the Lord going, just like a woman break wedlock, that's adultery. And Esau committed that adultery, going back to that woman. He's made all other nations committed, kings of the earth. He says he's going to make him have bloodshed with that thermonuclear destruction, man. It's going to be his bloodshed, you know. He going to uncover his nakedness. The whole, like he said, the brother said, people on the other side going to be looking like, God damn, they did that to America. He going to uncover all these motherfuckers and shit. Right on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The rest of the world gonna see the destruction of America. They gonna see it. They gonna know.
Right.
And they gonna know. They gonna know who done it. So with that, Ka Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ka Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Double honors to the elders, the apostles of GMS who rule well.
Double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS who rule well.
Salute you, brothers, in the strength, the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that's teaching us sincerity and the truth and walking this narrow path. You know, death to America.
Death to America!
Death to two-thirds.
God.
And with that, shalom, stay disciplined and keep searching them scriptures. We almost out of here, brother.
Shalom.